Do you work here?
Actually, I do. My name is James. I'm one of the Discovery Guides.
Hey there. I have a question.
Sure, shoot.
Did dinosaurs fart?
Actually, yes, they did. Be it herbivore or carnivore.
Now, you work a lot here in the Hall of Ancient Egypt. What are some of the strangest questions you've ever gotten about the Hall of Ancient Egypt?
One that keeps coming up, and I'm actually always kind of surprised when it does. What does a mummy smell like?
Everybody wants to know what a mummy smells like.
Turns out one of the frequent ingredients, a couple of the frequent ingredients in embalming are frankincense and myrrh. So actually most mummies will smell like incense.
Christmas. What about beef jerky?
Well, I suppose there might be a little bit of a meaty smell to it, but I think you might have to get pretty close to get that.
We can't do that here.
So, one of the weirdest questions we've ever gotten in this hall is, where in Texas can you find Bigfoot?
So there's no Bigfoot in Texas?
Non-Texas. In fact, we're pretty sure he is not real. If he is, maybe West Virginia.
Now, you've worked here 31 years. You have had to have gotten some strange questions along the way.
One of the biggest things, and this is ongoing, is why aren't you open later?
Some of us want to go home.
When we're open to 9, where are you?
And then one time I actually had a kid ask me if I killed all the mummies here myself.
Did you?
No. They all died about 3,000 years ago, and I have not yet mastered time travel as much as I'd like to.
That would make sense. All right, what are some of the strangest questions you've ever gotten here at the museum?
So one of the strangest questions I ever had was during an after-hour event, someone asked if we could take down one of the giant Quetzalcoatlus in our paleontology hall with a shotgun.
Now or back then?
I'm guessing like back then,
Okay.
if there happened to be someone with a shotgun riding around and Quetzalcoatlus flew over, could you shoot it and eat it?
I wonder what they taste like.
They probably wouldn't taste very good. They're very stringy and thin, not much bone, or too much bone, not enough meat.
Okay, another interesting question I get is we do have, on Thursdays, we do have a free time. So when people come in, they will say, how much does it cost on Free Thursday?
What? It's free.
That's right.
Wait, no, strike that. On Free Thursdays, we do have deep discounts on some of our special exhibitions.
One time somebody asked me if aliens built the pyramids.
Did they?
I think I have to say no.
And then one time I was explaining to my group that beer with breakfast every morning wasn't uncommon in the ancient world, but thankfully we didn't have to do that anymore because we had safe water. One of the kids immediately followed up with, "My dad does." And then the mom in the back asked if brunch counted.
Wow. All right, tell me a really cute story.
Okay, one day I was working at one of the entrances, and this little kid, probably 4 years old, comes in with his grandmother, and he's got on the safari hat, the jacket, the whole bit, all decked out. And so she says it's his birthday, and he's 4. And so I lean down, because he's, this tall. I lean down and I say, so when you grow up, are you going to be an adventurer? And he said, no, I'm going to be a paleontologist.
That's like a doctor?
That's like upstaging the adult.
So one of the other interesting questions I got is every time someone in Gems and Minerals sees the quartz, they always think it's diamonds. And so eventually people think everything is a diamond. So they ask, is this a diamond? Is that a diamond? Or is that a diamond? And the answer is no.
We're all diamonds.
Oh yeah, diamonds in the rough. We're one of a kind.
Do you ever get any strange questions inside the Hall of African Wildlife?
Indeed, I do. In fact, once it was, since tigers are still alive, are saber-toothed cats still around?
No.
So one of the questions I got about Gems and Minerals, someone asked me if the aquamarine tasted like blue raspberry.
Have you ever tasted any of the gems and minerals in the Gems and Mineral Hall?
Not those, but I do have my own collection at home that I have actually looked a few.
Folks, our Discovery Guide team is here to answer every one of your questions you have about the Houston Museum of Natural Science, no matter how strange. No, sir, the mummies do not come to life at night. That we know of.
So to answer your question, the answer is yes, dinosaurs did fart. Be it herbivore or carnivore, they did pass gas. The herbivores did it a little less smelly than the carnivores did. Think of your cow versus a dog. The dog will knock your socks off, the cow is just a lot of it. So it's a true thing, actually. That was a good question.
For more information on getting your own Discovery Guide tour, hit up hmns.org/discovery tours.